All right, everyone, Dan here, SPG1 Tactical. I'm here with Chris from Reptilia. Now, I've heard of them before, but my buddy brought me over here, showed me some really cool and interesting things, and now I've got the opportunity here to talk to Chris, really go over kind of what Reptilia is and some of the really cool claim to frame, some of the really cool products. So, Chris, I'm not going to take too much of your time as far as trying to overshadow you. I want you to tell me, what do we have here?
Well, Reptilia, we make premium accessories for rifles. We started out about 7 years ago, and we make optics mounts, and our AUS Optic mount is not just an optic mount. It is a modular optic mounting system. So it allows so it allows you to mount an optic. You got your magnified optic, and depending on what kind of setup you want to run, you can mount a red dot on top. You can mount a red dot offset. You can.
Oh, fantastic.
So here on this SR25, we've got the Steiner magnified optic with the red dot Steiner mounted right on top. So you can transition from your magnified optic directly to your red dot. And then up here on this Barrett here, we've got the red dot mounted offset with a laser rangefinder mounted on a diving board.
Oh, that's impressive.
Yeah, it's all built on the AUS mount, which is a modular system allowing you to set it up based on your personal preference.
And so that's the claim to fame that I had seen previously, was the mounting system. So what you're saying, it's not just being able to throw a red dot on top of an optic.
Right.
We're saying we can offset it, we can put rangefinders on top. It's truly a modular system.
Exactly. It is not just a mount, it is a system that you can set up based on the user's preference, or if you know what you're going into is going to change, you can change the setup based on what you're going to try to accomplish.
Fantastic, fantastic. All right, and then I think one of the other things you guys were showing me was the new this guy right here, this fixed mount?
Yes.
So what do we got going on here?
So this fantastic rifle called the Fix by Q, they do a clean rifle. So there's no rail on top. If you want a rail, you can add a rail. But we developed an AUS mount that is a direct mount that is designed specifically for the Fix, and it mounts directly on top of the rifle, so it's nice and clean. Reduces
lower profile.
Yeah, lower profile, but it also reduces the tolerance stacking from the machined rail to the machined pick rail on up to the mount. So, and the AUS mount comes in different tube diameters. So we offer it in 30, 34 millimeter, and 35 millimeter, and then we also offer it in multiple heights. So there yeah, so it gives you those options based on what you're trying to do.
So arguably, because this is direct mounted to the receiver versus some type of Picatinny system trying to clamp around something, this is arguably going to be more solid and more accurate.
Absolutely.
So there can be less deviation, more control over that optic mount.
Certainly.
And you did say that there are options to add rails if you so desire with a similar system.
Yes.
All right, fantastic, fantastic. And I don't know if y'all have felt this, but this is an amazing little thing. I know this is cute, but like mixed with the fixed mount, this thing is pretty sweet. As far as weight, it's really solid, and then the smooth lines of the mount is just making this a fantastic little gun. So, all right, let me put that back right there. All right, so we've got our optics mounts with our offset optics and our lasers. We've got our fixed. Do we have anything else in the lineup? Absolutely.
In addition to the magnified optics mount, we also do red dot risers in various footprints and various heights.
Interesting. Okay.
Our RECC-E stock is one thing we're really excited about. It's very lightweight, one of the lightest weight stocks on the market. It comes with its own buffer tube. Okay. So it is an entire kit, an entire system, but the RECC-E stock, easy adjust.
Interesting. Okay, so it's just the back that really is moving, so we're maintaining a good cheek well without having to adjust that length to pull. Okay.
Right, so you adjust length to pull, everything else. So the RECC-E stock, in addition to the Reptilia CQG grip, These are two of the products that are on that KS1 rifle from Knights for the UK MOD contract that,
very
that
nice,
we were
very nice.
a part of.
And so we got a really nice solid mounting here for our different optics.
Absolutely.
You said you have different heights?
We do offer different heights, different
so we're talking
colors.
Like absolute, 1/3, and higher risers?
Yeah, all the way up to 1.93 right now.
Okay.
In addition to that, we have this QD.
Oh, interesting. Okay, we got a small QD
so
there.
It's called the socket, but it allows you to attach a QD sling right there. And
I like that it goes in more at a forward angle rather than a 90.
Exactly.
So you're getting more of a straight pull.
It's not flat, it is at an angle.
It's nice.
So it's easier to attach and detach. And then last but not least, on this rifle, we've got our torch flashlight body.
Oh, so you actually make the body?
We make the body that connects via M-LOK, and that is available in 1-cell or 2-cell batteries, depending on the flashlight you're running.
So you just have to change basically the head and the tail cap?
That's it, yep. So you pick left or right, color, 1-cell, 2-cell, and then which battery you're running.
Fantastic. I can tell you this much, Chris, it's an absolute pleasure to actually get out here and learn a little bit more. I knew a little bit, but actually sit down and talk with you and figure out that you've got these really solid products, and I'm actually really genuinely excited about playing more with like the Honey Badger and your mounts and getting a really nice, quiet, really concealable and fun rifle. So,
well, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you. I appreciate your time.
Truly a pleasure. Thank you.
All right. Appreciate it. So check out Reptilia. They got great mounts, great rifle systems, optics, everything. So until next time, stay safe, stay smart, and stay tactical, my friends.